We now return to Shadestep's Choice, Part 3. Dad, please! Don't leave me! Spotted Paw cried. Shadestep let out a sigh as he looked down at his crying daughter. You can still become a warrior. I don't know if the rogue life is best for you, he finally admitted. Dad, I want to stay with you. Please. Spotted Paw got closer to her father. He looked down at her. I can still visit. No! We're leaving together! Come on! She insisted, turning around to start walking back to the barn. Okay, Spotted Paw, if you insist, he said, getting up to follow her. The two cats began to leave Shadow Clan territory as Shadestep spotted a smaller barn up ahead. Maybe we can stay here, closer to keep an eye on the clan, he said. He was worried that now that Shadow Clan knew he was still alive, they might try to seek revenge for the battle. Spotted Paw, who didn't really understand all of that, just replied, okay. There was a small broken part of the fence, and the two managed to enter with no problem. He immediately began to sniff around, making sure there was no other cats there. After making sure the coast was clear, Spotted Paw began jumping on some of the garbage left around. Look, I'm so tall, she said proudly. Shadestep, sitting next to her. Yes, you're growing very fast, Spotted Paw. He was proud of her. I'll be a great rogue warrior. I'll be the strongest. Of course, the strongest, he responded. But deep down, he was still very worried about Spotted Paw's future. Shadestep decided to do a little training exercise with his daughter, the two of them running around the area, jumping, leaping, practicing, all of that good stuff. Finally, Spotted Paw spoke up. I'm hungry. Shadestep nodded. Okay, let's hunt. He began to walk towards the exit when he noticed a flash of orange running towards them. His heart stopped, and then started to beat faster. He was angry. Spotted Paw, wait! He yelled, running in front of her to approach this mysterious cat. He soon realized it was just probably a lost kitty pet. He hissed, Who are you? Spotted Paw staying quiet behind her father. After a few heartbeats, she spoke up. Dad, there's a cat. The orange cat simply going, Oh. My name's Dina. I'm a house cat, she meowed, purring, not seeming to be startled by Shadestep at all, which was a first for him. Spotted Paw stayed close to her father. She could feel his stomach grumbling as he spoke. Better watch out. Unfriendly cats around these parts. Dina, still unfazed by Shadestep's threats, locked eyes on Spotted Paw. She smiled. Is that your daughter? Yes, she is, Shadestep said, protectively. Spotted Paw mewed nervously. I'm Spotted Paw. And I'm Shadestep. Not happy you're here, but won't attack you for now, he said, shooting daggers at the house cat. He huffed. I guess not. We live with humans, darling, Dina spoke. What's a house cat? Spotted Paw asked innocently. Dina raised an eyebrow looking at Shadestep. Do I look like a threat to you? She asked before looking down at the kit with a gentle smile on her face. Humans? Spotted Paw asked, tilting her head. Shadestep took the time to relax and sit down. He could tell this was going to be the start of many, many questions. Big two-legged animals that take care of cats, like you and me. Oh, Spotted Paw said. Do you two need a place to stay? My humans won't mind a couple of cats in the house. Shadestep couldn't help but squint a little. He didn't like this idea. Are they nice? Spotted Paw asked. Most are, Dina responded. We have food, water. Shadestep quickly interrupted. I'm not the friendliest. He quickly realized that he was being a little aggressive and calmed down. This could be a safe place for them, especially Spotted Paw. Is it safe? He asked. Spotted Paw piped up. My dad's nervous because Shadow Clan killed our mother and brother. He shot her a glance. Maybe it's not the best idea to be telling their story to everyone they meet. It's the safest place I know. Maybe we could check it out, at the least. I'm sorry to hear that, Dina spoke. Are there any other cats there? Spotted Paw asked. Usually it's just me. But it's getting dark. If you want to stay the night, we should hurry home. Shadestep looked at his daughter. Spotted Paw, do you want to check it out? He would let her decide. Sure. Only if you don't leave, she meowed to her dad. All right, lead the way, miss, Shadestep said, getting up off the ground. I won't, he said, somewhat comfortingly to his daughter, as they began to follow this kitty pet. They traveled through the night, but eventually all three made it safely to the house. It was huge. Shadestep had seen them before, but never gone inside. Spotted Paw looked around. Wow! Yeah, it's all right, he said, somewhat begrudgingly, as he entered through the kitty door. We're here, guys, Dina said. It looks so weird, Spotted Paw couldn't help but remark. Feel free to eat any food. The bowl is over there. Are you hungry, Spotted Paw? Dina asked. Yeah, I'm hungry, Spotted Paw responded, and quickly pranced over to the food bowl, beginning to chow down. Shadestep sighed under his breath. The father, Shadestep, found a comfortable spot to sit in while he waited for Spotted Paw to finish eating. This is good. It's really good. Really? What does it taste like? It's fishy, but without the scales, she responded. He let out a little humph and decided to find out where the kitty pet went. It only took a moment for them to find her. She was curled up, sitting on a couch. She looked over the two and finally spoke. So, judging by your names, you're former clan cats? Maybe. Who wants to know? Shadestep snarled, but quickly composed himself. The kitty pet chuckled. I'm only curious. Spotted Paw spoke up. We were in River Clan, but they didn't protect Mom or Half Kit. And Bloodstar died in front of everybody. Shadestep wandered over to the couch, about a box length away from Dina, and curled up. He knew his daughter and how much she loved to talk. Oh my, the kitty pet finally spoke up. Yeah, it's been rough, Shadestep added. That's a lot for a little cat to see. So you've just been moving from place to place ever since? Yeah, pretty much. Shadow Clans still might be after us. It's a long story, but they know that I'm still alive. We went to a barn, Spotted Paw added. I liked Sandkit. We found him in the barn, and then we took him home. Shadestep quickly interrupted. He will grow up to be a killer, like all of them. Oh, she said sadly. And, where is Sandkit now? Dina asked, a little worried to hear the answer. Shadestep side-eyed her. Safe, back at their camp. Spotted Paw was a little upset and curled up beside her dad. He looked down at her and then back up at the kitty pet. I just want a life that's safe for my daughter. Rogues live very dangerous lives. Wait, so if you're from River Clan, how come Shadow Clan's after you? She asked. There was a great war. Many lives were lost. Yeah, they killed, well, you know, but we managed to make it out alive. Oh my, that's very horrible, Dina spoke. I decided to leave with Spotted Paw. I didn't want her to be, you know, killed as well. Yes, of course. There was silence for a moment, and Shadestep finally looked over. So, you live alone here? No kids? Oh, no. I mean, I would like to be a mother, but my owners didn't adopt any other cats. I see. That's unfortunate. As the two adult cats spoke, Spotted Paw found herself playing on some of the furniture. I was considering joining a clan where it's less lonely, but now I'm not so sure. Shadestep couldn't help but laugh. I would not recommend it. Pretty cat like you doesn't belong in a clan. He suddenly realized that came out much more like a compliment and turned away. Dina raised an eyebrow. Dad, I'm tired, Spotted Paw mewed. Alright, well, let's sleep then. Pick a spot, he said, looking around at all the very soft-looking things. Yes, little one, pick anywhere, Tina said, getting up off the couch. Spotted Paw walked over to the couch and curled up. Shadestep followed her. He waited until she was settled so he could gently lay his body around her. This is so nice. He let out a big yawn. It's not bad, I suppose. Dina looked over at them. You're a good father, you know, she purred. He opened his eyes to look at her, but wasn't really sure what to say. Back at camp, he was always told he was a bad father, and honestly, he was. Things really have changed, haven't they? Spotted Paw suddenly wiggles out from her spot. Miss Dina, you should lay with us. Yes, fine. Only for a little bit, though, she said, approaching them on the couch. Shadestep sat up on his side. He wouldn't be able to sleep with a cat he didn't know very well so close to them. He didn't want to be rude, so he chuckled. She's a stubborn one. She probably gets that from me, he laughed. She's sweet, Dina yawned. Are you sure you don't mind us staying here for a little? You can stay here if you want, Dina offered. Well, for now I'll take you up on that offer, he said sincerely. The two cats continued to chat back and forth. Their conversation remained light and peaceful. Finally, Dina yawned. Well, I'm going to bed. Good night. Sleep well. Yeah, I should sleep as well. Night, Shadestep said. He did manage to fall asleep for quite some time, but woke up before the other cats. He had a lot on his mind, but he told himself that he would try this life for Spotted Paw's sake. Eventually, Spotted Paw awoke. Yawning, she let out a mew as she got up. Morning. Good morning, Spotted Paw chirped. Dina, at the same time, flicked her ear, opening her eyes and waking up. I'm going hunting. Don't give Dina any trouble, you hear? His large paws crunched on the snow as he walked outside, looking around, excited to hunt. He had a lot to think about. This was the first time he really got to be alone with his thoughts. He decided he was going to stay here, even though he hated the idea of living a kitty pet life. Spotted Paw needed this. Dina could be a good motherly figure towards her, and he could still live outside for the most part, hunting and protecting this camp. He easily managed to grab a crow, taking it in his jaws and walking back to the house with a smile on his face for the first time in a long time. Everything begins to fade to white. In front of you now is a StarClan cat you recognize as Little Sprout. Hi guys, I hope you liked that story. I loved watching Shadestep through this journey, and it really did have a happy ending despite how it started, and I was really excited to see Shadestep go through such character development and growth. I even checked in on them a little bit after, and they were doing wonderful. Shadestep was still able to protect his daughter and Dina from outside cats, while Spotted Paw got to feel like she was a part of a family. They even joked about being mates, so maybe some kids in the future? Who knows? But thank you guys for watching this, and if you were a part of the story, thank you so much for role-playing with me. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and here are some bloopers and wonderful fan art. If you want to submit fan art, you can either upload it on YouTube and comment, or join the Discord. We have a whole channel just for fan art, and it's super fun. Okay, bye guys. Fishy, but no scales. My dog just shook. I liked Sand Kit. My phone, please. Is it important? What's so important? He let out. Dina looked over at them. You're a good father. That's not her voice. That's too low.